Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, honorable guests. It's an honor to have you all at this very special venue. Welcome to Korea-Eureka Day 2024, Korea-Eureka Innovation Forum, jointly hosted by the Korea Ministry of Trade, Industry, and Energy, Korea Institute for Advancement of Technology, and as well as Eureka Network. This is Claire Su, and it's an honor to guide you through today's forum. And thank you once again. Korea-Eureka Innovation Forum is being held under the theme of Advanced Manufacturing and Smart City, as you all know, and with the aim of fostering the technological collaboration in the high-tech, as well as opening up the networking platform for industries and also academies from Korea and Europe altogether. I would like to express sincere gratitude to each and every one of you on behalf of our host for your attendance despite your busy schedule. And now, let's dive right into our today's forum. It's time for opening remarks, and it's my great pleasure to introduce Dr. Byungjoo Min, the president of Korea Institute for Advancement of Technology, up to the stage. Please give a warm welcome.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and honorable guests. I would like to express my sincere gratitude to all of you for attending the Korea-Eureka Day 2024. I would like to thank Eureka Chair İsmail Doğan and Eureka Director General Brit HELLE for their special attention and generous of time. Also, Director General Minwoo, Ministry of Trade, Industry, and Energy, for his support in organizing this event. And also, Seungbak, Head of Doosan Robotics Europe, for accepting the keynote speech, and all the participants. With Korea's full memberships in 2022, Korea will actively participate in Eureka's strategic cooperation areas and expand bilateral and multilateral cooperation to ensure the continued growth, the future of Eureka. The Korea-Eureka Day is an ionic networking event for technical cooperation between Korea and Eureka member states, and has been held for the past 14 years in either the Eureka chair country or Korea. Over the past 14 years, the Korea-Eureka Day has generated more than 3,400 matchmakings, and KIAT has supported more than 230 Eureka projects with Korean participation. Korea-Eureka plays a key role as an important platform to connect Korean companies with overseas companies, especially considering that the selection rate of joint R&D projects by Korean researchers who participated in the Korea-Eureka Day has been over 60% at the last 5 years. Korea-Eureka Day 2024 features some of Korea's leading companies in the fields of advanced manufacturing and smart cities. Doosan Robotics will present their vision of the future manufacturing environment with advanced collaborative robots, and Standard Profil will share their best practices in collaboration with Korea. We look forward to exceed your expectations through the R&D idea pitch and B2B matchmaking with Korean companies. Saint-Exupéry once said, only from the alliance of the one working with and through the other are great things born. By further strengthening the network among Eureka member states, I hope that our small seeds can grow into a great forest so that we can dream of a sustainable future through innovation. Finally, I would like to say a special thank once again to the Eureka Chair and also the host of GIS, Turkey, for their invaluable support in making this day possible. Thank you very much.
Thank you again. It was President of Korea Institute for Advancement of Technology, and she has mentioned that only from the alliance of the one working with the end through the together, as great things are born, like we are here today to make greater things together. Thank you again once again. And next up, we will move on to welcome and remarks, and we would like to invite Minwoo Lee, the Director General of Ministry of Trade, Industry, and Energy in Republic of Korea. As he's already up here, let's give a big round of applause.
Good morning, everyone. I am Minwoo Lee, the Director General at the Ministry of Trade, Industry, and Energy. I extend warm welcome to all participants from Korea and Europe to the 2024 Korean Eureka Day. I would like to begin by expressing my heartfelt thanks to Chair İsmail Doğan for inviting us to this beautiful and dynamic country, Turkey. Our Korean delegates have traveled a great distance to be here today, seeking potential partners and ideas for innovation. As you all know, Korea has technological strengths, particularly in mobility, microelectronics, renewable and nuclear energy. However, with the rapid advancement of technology and instability in global supply chain, the need for global cooperation has become paramount. Moreover, as advanced technologies now have been intertwined with the national security, collaboration between allied nations is more crucial than ever. In this context, Korea is eager to broaden technological partnership through Eureka member countries that uphold the principles of freedom and democracy. In line with this commitment, Korea has opened its government R&D programs to international research institutions starting this year and has significantly increased the budget to support joint technological development between Korean and foreign companies. Joining Eureka in 2009 marked the beginning of Korea's journey in global innovation research. With the solid support of Eureka member countries, Korea-Eureka Day has become the premier platform for initiating and planning international cooperation projects. We are confident that Korea-Eureka Day will further strengthen the technological ties between Korea and Europe. We also anticipate our participants will establish valuable connections during the idea pitching and B2B matchmaking sessions. Lastly, I hope that everyone has grasped this outstanding opportunity to network and collaborate and find your own Eureka moment in Turkey. Thank you.
Thank you again. It was Director General of Ministry of Trade, Industry, and Energy for giving the welcome and remarks. And he has mentioned that at the moment, this very venue is crucial than ever. And also we share a shared value of freedom and democracy. And also we hope that we can see and witness a valuable connection further. Thank you very much. And now moving on, we would like to delve right into the congratulatory remarks. And I would like to invite İsmail Doğan, the president of Eureka Network and chair of Eureka High-Level Group, up to the stage. So please give a warm hand.
Dear representatives of Korean Institute for Advancements of Technology, representatives of Ministry of Technology, Industry and Energy, dear company representatives and distinguished guests. I'm more than delighted to address you today at Korea-Eureka Day 2024, an important event within the framework of the Global Innovation Summit in this beautiful city, Istanbul. Han Yong, welcome to the event once more. This event is dedicated to strengthening international technological collaboration between Korea and Eureka member countries. I would like to extend our heartfelt gratitude to KIAT and Ministry of Technology, Industry and Energy and all our Korean colleagues for their kind invitation for this speech and for providing us this opportunity to meet again. Our previous gathering was in Seoul in October 2023, which we felt the Korean hospitality in every single step. In addition to the Korean warm welcome to us, it's needless to underline how successful was the entire event. The organizations at the main stage, side events, and country sessions, including the Turkey country session, were definitely brilliant. It was a great opportunity to increase the interaction between Korean and Turkish innovators and also the rest of the Eureka network. As Turkey embarked on the 2023-24 Eureka chairship, taking the helm for the third time, we aim to poised for leading the organization towards new heights of scientific and technological achievement. This prestigious position reflects Turkey's unwavering commitment to driving innovation and fostering international cooperation. Under the capable leadership of the WITAC, we try to contribute to steer Eureka towards a future marked by groundbreaking discoveries and transformative advancements. With Eureka engagement, Turkey brought to the table a wealth of experience, a diverse pool of talent, and a visionary outlook that's sure to shape the global scientific landscape. Another important point for us to underline here is our cooperation with Korea. Our collaboration with South Korea has been long-standing and fruitful, marked by numerous agreements and joint projects. The collaboration with the South Korean National Research Foundation has been pivotal. Our partnership with institutions like the Korea Institute of Science and Technology and the Korea Science and Technology Policy Institute has yielded rich dividends. These collaborations have not only advanced our scientific undertaking, but have also opened new avenues of innovation. As we gather here today, it will be inspiring to witness the dedication and passion that each member of Eureka Network will bring to the table. The initiatives that will emerge from this network will exemplify the limitless potential that arises when nations unite in pursuit of a common goal. In conclusion, let's work hard during the summit and beyond, focus on exploring the collaboration opportunities, and benefit maximally from this innovation-filled event. Together, we have the power to shape a future where technology serves as a force for good, improving lives, and driving progress for generations to come. I once again extend my sincere thanks to our hospitable Korean colleagues for orchestrating this exceptional event. Thank you, and wish you a very successful event. Thank you.
Thank you once again. Thank you for the warm congratulatory remarks. And he has mentioned how important this venue is, and also thanking the KIAT and MOTI for the invitation and opportunity for making such venue. And this event truly holds the global scientific landscape in transitioning it and also the acknowledging the dedication and passion as well. And before we move on to the official forum, we have to remember this very moment for very long, so let's take a very special photo session, if you don't mind. So I would like to invite Orçun Sarp, the R&D team leader of the Standard Profil, up to the stage, and also the Michael Liu, the GM and head of Doosan Robotics, for a photo session up to the stage, if you don't mind. And also Brit, HELLE, the Director General, and Minwoo, the Director General, and İsmail, Doğan, the President, and lastly, Byungjoo, the President, up to the stage for the photo session. I think the venue is too quiet, so why don't we give a big round of applause? I think we have to smile more, if you don't mind, yes. And in Korea, most of the photo sessions we carry out holding this Korean heart, if you don't mind. Korean heart, like this. Yes. Like that. All right, the picture looks perfect, so please move down your seat again once again. Thank you very much. Thank you. I think we will remember this moment for very long because of those Korean hearts as well. And moving on, let's move on to our keynote speech. I would like to invite Michael Liu from the Doosan Robotics Europe, who will be delivering the keynote speech, and his topic will be on the robots for smart manufacturing. Please, I will invite you up to the stage. Please give a big round of applause.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Michael Liu, General Manager, Doosan Robotics Europe. It is my pleasure and a big honor to deliver this keynote speech at this great Eureka event. Today, I would like to talk about collaborative robots, which is shaping the future of innovation in various industries. The agenda is as following. I want to start off with what cobots are. Some of you might have heard about the term of collaborative robots. For others, this might be the first time. And then I want to delve into why cobots matter and why now. And ultimately, I want to conclude my presentation by addressing our vision and the future of collaborative robots. So I believe a picture depicts 1,000 words, so please have a look at this video. This is a car manufacturing factory of Byungjoo in Portugal. You can see these two cobots working together using sensors to detect the right location of the bolts for car manufacturing. And then they screw the bolts in the right spots so that the manufacturing line can move on. As you might have noticed, they are working closely with human workforce, not in a separate fence. So we could define collaborative robots, or cobots, as robots that can safely operate alongside humans in a shared workspace. So here lies the major difference between the conventional industrial robots that always have to work in safety zones. The cobot market, or the cobot industry, is growing very rapidly. We anticipate the total addressable market to reach about $260 billion by the year of 2030. At this moment, most of the applications are focused in manufacturing. However, we believe in the near future, it will extend to the areas of professional services, including hospitals, logistics, or construction, as well as personal services for housekeeping, caring, or education. So, what are the key drivers of this growth? there are multiple factors such as labor situation, technology, safety, and software. Let's first have a look at the labor paradigm shift. The falling labor force population, especially in the working age, as you can see in the middle chart, is falling down. This is more typical in the areas where physical labor is required, and also more pronounced in developed countries such as Europe. Also, the elasticity of labor is another issue. During and post-COVID series, many businesses or companies have witnessed that elasticity of labor is very important. However, unfortunately, there are global events such as wars, economic crisis, and pandemic that are still impacting us. And that's where cobots can play in. Cobots are controllable, predictable, and also very stable. And lastly, high labor cost. The average income goes up, so does the burden for many businesses. And consequently, many companies chose to adopt cobots to increase their productivity, as well as to offset the rising labor cost. Cobots are not meant to replace humans. On the other hand, they increase the efficiency of their production line so that they can mitigate the rising cost of labor. Please have a look on the right side. Desire for higher quality of life. People, especially the younger generation, they don't want to work anymore in a dangerous, difficult, dirty, or repetitive work. And I also believe that human beings, humankind, deserve a better workplace. Let's take Korean fried chicken as an example. It's very delicious. It's very popular not only in Korea, but globally. However, imagine frying 100 chickens in a small, humid, and dangerous kitchen every day. It's very far from appealing. And therefore, many restaurants have adopted cobots as their chefs so that people can focus more on productive as well as more fun work. Technology also very important. Over the last decade, the cobot industry has seen many improvements in terms of technology. But I think the introduction of torque sensors has one of the biggest impact. Having 6 torque sensors in each joint or angle, just like a human arm, enable the cobots to perform a much more precise as well as more reliable performance. The torque sensors or the force control enable the cobots to detect the external force automatically so that it can adjust its direction or location flexibly. Let's take this small task for example. Someone has to put the small gears among the 3 large gears in the conventional way, which is the current control. Since the movements are predetermined and predefined, a small shift of the direction or the object would cause an error of shifting or placing the small gear into a wrong location. Whereas, using the force control, it can automatically adjust the right location so that it avoids any kind of wearing or damage of the parts. Safety also matters a lot. Since cobots are closely working with humans, it has to be safe. The ISO standard requires a performance level of D and a category of 3. As you can see, we are already in the level of PLE and Cat 4, which means it exceeds the required level of safety, so that people can work with cobots in a much safer as well as comfortable environment. And lastly, it's very easy to use. You can easily connect the cobot arms with auxiliaries, tools, and systems with a plug-and-play system. And also, you can teach the cobot very easily without any knowledge of coding. You can use the simple motion cockpit so that you can predefine the movements of the cobot very easily. And lastly, if you want to build up more complicated or advanced training or movements of the cobots, you can use the pre-embedded drag and drop software so that, again, you don't need any coding skills. I once brought my son to the office, let him play with the cobot, and he's 13 years old, by the way, and he managed to program the cobot movements within 30 minutes. So you do not need any coding skills or high level of technology to start with the collaborative robots because they are very easy to use. So all these improvements resulted in very high return on investment. In many use cases, such as palletizing, welding, machine tending, from drilling to painting, we've seen less than 1 year of payback period. This implies that cobots are happening already among us. It's not something for faraway future. So what's next? We believe that the growth of robotics has just initiated. As I mentioned earlier, many applications are focused in manufacturing, but we are already receiving and seeing very creative and tempting inquiries in food and beverage industry, such as coffee machines or cooking chefs, entertainment, shooting cameras, or artwork, and even in medicals, surgery support or inspections. In terms of applications, at this moment, we are focused more in multi-production or simple labor. However, very soon, within less than 10 years, we believe the cobots will penetrate more into human-like comprehensive work, such as chores or caring elders or hospitals. Just like you would use your smartphones nowadays in a daily routine, we believe cobots will become one of our lifetime partners. Let's quickly go back to mid-2000 when the first smartphones hit the market. No one knew what the killer applications would be. However, the smartphone ecosystem itself spawned many giant apps like Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, you can name it. Thanks to the help of third-party or external application system developers. And we embrace the same philosophy. We will open our platform so that many developers, many application companies can provide creative ideas, as well as build up more powerful and more useful applications in the cobot industry or ecosystem itself, so that more people and more industries can benefit from cobots. Our vision is to create this ecosystem all together and create a better world for humankind. We already have a very strong cobot arm, which is akin to a human body. Now we need AI softwares, acting like a smart brain, vision systems for the eyes, software platform that can talk to, communicate to multiple systems, and also tools that can act like dexterous human fingers, and lastly but not least, mobility systems such as AGVs or AMRs that can be the strong legs of a cobot. We are already collaborating with more than 100 partners in Europe alone, and this number keeps growing. And I believe this great venue, this Eureka event, will be a perfect place to discuss more further about our partnership. Every one of you is welcome to join our journey to create a better ecosystem and make a better world. This is the end of my presentation, and for any questions, feel free to shoot me an email anytime. Thank you very much.
Thank you for the keynote speech, and he also has mentioned that he is welcome to receive any messages and also your ideas as well. And thank you again. And now moving on, we would like to move on to the Eureka Introduction. And I would like to invite Ms. Brit, the Director General of the Eureka Secretariat, to deliver the presentation up to the stage. So please welcome her with a big round of applause.
Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to talk about Eureka. First of all, thank you to the distinguished members of the Korean delegation, and also to Turkey as our chair, Ismail Doğan. It's really a pleasure to be here, and I think all the introductory remarks and speeches has been extremely inspiring. And frankly, for me, being a bit the continuity of the network, seeing chairs coming in and leaving, it's really a pleasure to see how the network is developing thanks to Korea is really, you're really making a major contribution to the network, and the Korea Days, once again, are really major events. So thank you very much. It would be difficult to keep up the attention of the previous speeches, but I will try. So this is a little bit of an introduction about what Eureka is, who we are, what we do. For some of you, this might be well known, but for others, maybe there is a little bit of novelty. So this is who we are. This is our branding. We are the world's biggest network for global innovation and R&D and innovation. I guess there are biggest programs. There are a lot of sort of organizations who wants to be the world's biggest. What is particular for Eureka is that this is an intergovernmental initiative of 47 countries cooperating in a decentralized way, sort of having the Eureka as a common platform for cooperation. So it's a bit of a legal basis, replacing the bilateral agreements that each country could have with other countries. So it's a bit of a smart solution to international cooperation. And this is developing. It's being, new instruments are being added to what we do, and new countries are being added to what we do. So this is the map as it is today. And I must say that I was present 2 years ago in June 2022 in Portugal, where Korea became a full member of Eureka as one of the two first countries being outside of Europe but becoming full members. This was the start of Eureka being a global network. Because as you see from this map, we are concentrated in Europe. That was the start. In 1985, the network was created. I think it was signed off by Germany and France and the European Commission. And since then, we have expanded. So today, we have Korea and Canada as full members from the globe, but we also have presence in South America. You see Chile and Argentina. And if you were present at the signing ceremony today, Brazil is on their way into the network, which is a great achievement of the last year. That's been going on for some time, but this was definitely a Turkish achievement during their chair. We also have South Africa, and we have Singapore. It's a small green dot there, but an important one. So this platform of ministries and funding agencies, we have our programs, but I think also the network in itself is very important because these meetings take place 3 times a year. We could say it's a bit of a traveling circus. At the same time, those meetings among the funding agencies and bringing the companies into this network, they are really major. I think we can do a lot digitally online, but the physical meetings where we actually get a chance to interact in between all our contact through sort of the online options are extremely important. And it shows that actually these meeting places get more and more popular and used, and the benefits coming out of them are really significant. So that's the network. We have our programs. Through our programs, of course, impact is important. It's quite difficult to actually establish the impact because this is going on through all our 47 members, but we estimate that we have generated more than 40 billion euros of public-private investment through our programs since the start of the program. This is around or more than 7,000 projects, and through this, jobs are created, there's economic growth, we have more competitive industries, and this should lead to a better globe and better lives for everyone. So who do the Eureka programs or the funding agencies of our members support. Small and medium enterprises is the target of Eureka, but also large companies, universities, and research institutions. So how does this work? So the organizations, the participants, the companies, the various possible participants apply to our programs to conduct their international projects. And then the organizations receive the funding from their national funding agencies. And some of our programs are co-funded by the European Commission. But this is not something that the participants see. This is an arrangement between the national funding agencies and the European Commission. Okay, actually, I thought I had another slide, so I will go a bit further into this. Yeah, this was the one I was waiting for, actually. So all the Eureka programs have their specificities that I follow. This is in our regulatory corpus, so it's really the main DNA of Eureka. So the projects we fund has to be international collaboration between organizations based in the Eureka countries. It should be R&D and innovation of a new product, process, or service, so it's very large. The bottom-up approach is one of the other principles here. It's actually that industry decides. If an innovation has a market, and it also is aligned with the national funding rules of the organization, that innovation is allowed. There's no top-down definition of what the project should be within. So by this approach, Eureka captures innovation which isn't really foreseen in sort of long-term plans of policy instruments. Market-oriented, the innovations need to have a clear market plan, even though the projects are at a TRL level where they can still be funded by grants because there is risk involved and it's on a pre-competitive stage. The purpose of the projects needs to have a civilian purpose. So these are really the main characteristics. And I think one element we could have put up here is also the flexibility of the consortia. They can be small, minimum of 2. I think the average of Eureka programs are between 3 and 5, but it's really up to the sort of project participants to decide an efficient consortia. There's no rule that you have to have a consortia of so and so many, as long as you respect the minimum of 2. So this is a very sort of generic show of the areas where we have had great achievements. Of course, today technology is moving so fast that it's really very targeted, the innovations that we support. But I think within these sort of areas, the special effects within cinema and imagery are important. There's a lot within novel medical diagnostic tools. There's been some recent breakthrough innovations for treatments of paralysis and Alzheimer's disease. We have our long-term famous one, the chips and the passports and the credit chips is still an innovation from an Eureka cluster. Sustainable meat, fish, and dairy alternatives are high on the agenda, renewable energy, and solutions for reducing carbon emissions. I guess these are all included in what the global innovation is about today. If you would like to know more about Eureka, we have our website, we have a newsletter, and each funding agency have their Eureka site, so really the information is there if you would like to find it. So that's all from me, and we also have our Eureka booth here, of course, so please come and see us. So thank you very much.
Thank you for the presentation, and I think our companies here together at this venue have the presentation as their guiding light, whether how they should follow and also make the presentation and also make the pitching for today as well. Thank you again. And now moving on, I think many of you have been waiting for this very moment. We have an idea pitches for the joint R&D on the theme of advanced manufacturing first. And we will now invite Mr. Taewon Kim, the director of the Jeongseok Chemical, to deliver an idea pitch on the topic of development of piezoelectric fluoropolymers and their applied technology. Sorry, please. I have made you waiting here. I'm sorry. I apologize. And I would like to invite Dr. Orçun for the presentation before we move on. So please give a double round of applause for him, please.
Thank you very much for introduction. Actually, I'm very excited and I'm really honored to be give a speech here. It's a really great honor for me, and I would like to thank for the TÜBİTAK, KİAD, and all Eureka organization for this opportunity. I will explain our project story with Korean partners actually, rather than the technical advancement and other benefits. I would like to mention a little bit about how Eureka project changed our business, our life. And there are stories behind this. Actually, in a nutshell, I would like to present my company. Standard Profil is a producing automotive sealing system. It's a Turkish-based company, and we have 11 plants all around the world in different continents. We have 2 R&D centers in Turkey. Actually, I am the R&D center manager, one of them in Turkey. And we are working with a lot of car makers, OEMs, all around the world. This is one of our strengths. But also it gives us something really hard to make new innovation because the car makers are the huge organizations. We need to move with them. We need to innovate with them. We need to innovate for them. We need to design for them. So it makes us a little bit hard to produce new true break innovation, new destructive innovations maybe. And I think Eureka is a good opportunity to overcome this situation as well. And we are producing the sealing system, maybe you can see in the picture. So one of the Korean friends told me that they are like the blood vessels of the car, which is really true because there are a lot of these sealing all around closures, and it might be a new opportunities for new developments. So let me go the beginning of how we start cooperation. It was actually 7 years ago, another Korean Day event, so it works. We know this, it's working for us. It was in the Barcelona. I was a very new engineer in the company, so I was a little bit shy to go there. It was in the beginning of the summer in the Barcelona, in the good city, but it was a all-week event. It was a one-week event, so I visited there. I met with very genius people, very hospitable people in there, and it was a great opportunity. We will discuss our idea in there with into B2B events, which is helpful. And actually, 1 week later, we got some meeting notice from the KATE. I would like to thank to them if there are anybody from the KATE, Korean Automotive Technology. The interesting thing, even we told them our idea, in 1 week later they come up with the new animation, which takes a lot of time, according to me. But I was really surprised for this. And they invited us to the Korea. And I was like, I called my director and I told him, did you drink soju before? He said, no, okay, then we can go to Korea. And in a 1 month, everything was completed. Actually, I was really admired of this fast organization of Eureka and the very fast action of the Korean partners. It was surprising for me to make a business as in a European ecosystem. Going forward, so it was the first project. The idea was make a sealing system as a technological product. So we can use it as a protective item. I think videos are not working, but no problem. So we can use this all sealing system, all blood vessels as a protection item, and as well as recognition, object recognition device. So we get new patents, we get a new product line. Also, we had a new application area in our sealing system. It was not a plastic part anymore. It was also some technological device in the car. So it also provides some new opportunities. Okay. Yeah, I would like to mention a little bit about the projects after the Eureka, because it's not all related about project outputs. By going to Korea, we have a very good cooperation with the Hyundai, one of our major customer. So we were not working with the Hyundai, and it opens new door for cooperation. We did a lot of scientific study together with them. We make a joint venture cooperation in Doosan with one of the competitors due to this cultural change. And one PhD student in their team came to Turkey and stayed 1 year together. So it was not only know-how exchange, but it was also cultural exchange for us to make how. So business philosophy is totally different, I think, both benefits and so we have a really extreme experience how to exchange these kind of business thinking. And we did another Eureka project, and I would like to mention a little bit about our last project. It was a project with the CNU University and ESP company in Korea, and Tofaş in Turkey, one of the car maker belong to Stellantis group. It's about the new design method with using machine learning technology, and it's about to complete at the end of this year. And we are continuing to make new projects with the Korean partners. It's another example that this kind of cooperation is extended. It started with Hyundai, with KT, with Korean car makers, but it's extended to Europe thanks to the Eureka network. And maybe last notes from my side. I don't know the time, but if I have time. So it was a great opportunity for me as an engineer to work with the Korean. It's always fast action in the Eureka communities, which is very exceptional, I found. And secondly, I would like to maybe encourage if there is anybody to have an idea to make with the Korean partners. During this project, we need to make some translation, some cultural communication tools we try to find. It was also a very challenging point for us, but it also improved a lot our company. And these are my notes currently. So thank you very much for listening.
Thank you again for the presentation. It was my mistake. I nearly missed out such presentation where we share the best practices of Korea-Europe cooperation, and the presentation from the standard Profil has not only successfully carried out the R&D funding assignments with Korea through Eureka, it has also collaborated very closely with the Korean automobile industry, as the doctor has mentioned, and also gave a presentation as well. And he also gave you the ideas to all the pitching companies that during the project, if you carry out, there is need of translation and also exchange of cultural communication. So in the future, we hope that we can see more better practices from all of you so that we can have a brighter future for both Korea and Eureka Day also for next time. Thank you again. And now we would like to move on to the idea pitches for the R&D on two themes, as we all know, which are the advanced manufacturing and smart city that also have the main technology themes of 2024 Korea-Eureka Day. So I think we have been waiting for this moment, and I hope you're ready. And the first, we have idea pitches for joint R&D on the theme of advanced manufacturing. We would like to invite Mr. Taewon Kim, the Jeongseok Chemical, to deliver an idea pitch on the topic of development of piezoelectric fluoropolymers and their applied technology. So he's already up here, but still, please give a big round of applause.
Thank you for giving us a chance to today. This is Youngchan Lee, so works for Jeongseok Chemical. As you know well, I also hope to meet potential customers. So I will introduce our topic. Today's topic is piezoelectric fluoropolymer and applications. 정석 Chemical R&D a variety of chemical products, including synthetic resin, eco-friendly paints, and energy materials. 정석 has an ambitious company with the chemical technology and expertise to supply competitive products. Traditional piezoelectric harvesting materials of ceramics have high piezoelectric coefficients, but are prone to breaking under repeated pressure, making them difficult to use for expected periods. In contrast, polymers have inherent impact, resistance, and flexibility, requiring less energy for deformation, making them more practical for everyday applications. As interest in technologies utilizing piezoelectric polymers grows, modified and improved piezoelectric polymers with higher piezoelectric coefficients are being developed. Therefore, 정석 has conducting continuous research to secure core technology through the fluoropolymer-based piezoelectric materials using our existing technology. 정석 CEO is Kim Yong-hyun. 정석 has 234 staff members and located in Wonju, South Korea. 정석 is producer of road and industrial paints, waterproofing and flooring coating agents, adhesives, and dylos. 정석 is now engaged in the production of synthetic resins, the development of eco-friendly paints, and the energy materials. Increasingly interest in piezoelectric fluoropolymers technology, various R&D efforts are underway, leading to the development of piezoelectric polymers with significantly improved piezoelectric coefficients. However, the high cost of fluoropolymer-based piezoelectric materials hinders their commercialization. 정석 is conducting research with the goal of mass-producing fluoropolymer-based piezoelectric materials. By successfully the research of piezoelectric fluoropolymer materials, 정석 aims to develop various applications such as piezoelectric ink and films. 정석 strives to lead technology in the piezoelectric polymer industry and promote innovative advances in related fields. 정석's product portfolio includes road and industrial paints, waterproofing and flooring coating adhesives. Through R&D aimed at expanding commercialization, 정석 has secured and are selling mass production for lithium sulfide, all solid-state batteries material. Recently, 정석 has been constantly R&D piezoelectric ink and film manufacturing technologies to secure new markets and enhance our technological capabilities. 정석's core technologies are as follows. We propose the technology for synthesizing special inks and coatings, enabling us to develop products that can be applied across various industrial sectors. We propose advanced vinyl fluoride VDF polymerization process technology. This is a technology for producing various high-performance materials, particularly for piezoelectric raw materials. The data obtained through experience in analyzing piezoelectric properties can be used in various applications.
I'm afraid your time's
정석
up.
has extensive experience in designing and implementing process for commercialization technology. Jungsuk has now R&D fluoropolymer-based piezoelectric applications using PVDF based on Arkema's FC30. So Jungsuk R&D efforts aim to strengthen our technological capabilities and expand our market presence. Jungsuk seeks to engage in joint R&D with potential partners who have extensive experience and knowledge in piezoelectric technology and products. Thank you.
Thank you again. It was Director Taewon Kim from the Jungsuk Chemical. He has gave us the idea pitching. And now moving on, in the same topic of advanced manufacturing, the second pitching will be from Jungmo Cho, the Principal Research Engineer of the Korea Research Institute of Chemical Technology on the chemical recycling of textile wastes. So please give a big round of applause.
Hi everyone. Second topic for the session is chemical recycling of textile waste. I am from Korea Research Institute of Chemical Technology. My name is Jungmo Cho. The second slide summarizes what I'm gonna talk today. Korea Research Institute of Chemical Technology is a non-profit research institute funded by Korean government, and we do research is fundamental and some kind of critical chemical technologies, including in the field of chemistry, chemical engineering, material science, and medical science, and etc. More specifically, I and my collaborators are working, developing chemical recycling technologies of plastic and textile waste. Before I go into detail, I need to mention one thing. As you might already aware, textile waste have not been recycled, like has not been disposed of in an appropriate manner. So it really becomes like a headache over the world, not only one country, and it seems like it's going to be a disaster, soon and near future. So Korea is like located at Daejeon, central city of South Korea. Since the beginning of 21st century, our institute have developed several innovative technologies, including plastic recycling technologies. Today, I'm talking. So recently, we have developed several different technologies to chemically convert textile waste into several valuable. First, we use chemical sorting technology to separate our polyester from mixed textile waste stream. And in the process, we eliminate most dispersed dye, and also we have developed how we recycle dispersed dye as well. And then we apply purification technologies to separate individual materials from blended or mixed fabrics. And then after, we apply low temperature depolymerization technologies to convert them into some kind of valuable feedstocks. So we are quite open to several different types of collaboration. If you have possess unique expertise which can be aligned to our technologies, we are more than welcome. And also, we are looking for business partners who are going to work for commercialization together. Thank you very much. You have a wonderful day. Thank you.
Thank you again. It was Jungmo Cho, the Principal Research Engineer of the Korea Research Institute of Chemical Technology. And next up is Mr. Paul Chung, the Vice President of K-Vision. It will be on the AI-based crop disease detection. Please give a big round of applause.
Hello, this is Seung-Wan Jung. presenting on behalf of K-Vision. Before I begin, I'd like to thank the people for involving in allowing me to be here in Istanbul. It is my honor to present in Eureka 2024. First, I will introduce my company, K-Vision. K-Vision was founded 20 years ago and has grown by exporting surveillance products to the United States. This is company's picture. My company is located in Seoul, Gangnam, and this is R&D center and Seoul office and factory. Recently, we have installed AI technology and expanded our business into the smart farm field, and we started project with Gangwon province for detecting pest and disease of plants in large-scale smart farm. A large-scale smart farm will be built within next 2 years in Gangwon province. The biggest threat of a large-scale smart farm is pest and disease. The model we're using is general, but the data is very special because the crop pest data is very specific. My company has produced the only product in the world that performs video analysis using Intel CPU. Among those techniques, most important factor in AI business is maybe data. It was very difficult for us to get reliable data for pest and disease of plants. Therefore, I come to here to propose a cooperation with a company that has lots of experience and lots of data in agricultural imaging. That is all. Thank you for listening.
Thank you again. It was a presentation, the idea pitching from the Paul's Chung, the Vice President of K-Vision. And now moving on, we would like to invite Mr. Chan Jang, the CTO of Nano Intech. The presentation will be on the next generation lithium extraction system for secondary batteries using ceramic membrane DLE technology. Please give a big round of applause.
Good morning, gentlemen and ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry about the okay.
We have some technical issues right now, but don't worry, because your 4 minutes does not start. It will start when it works, so please be seated. And while we are sorting things out, we have three, including this presentation. We have 3 pitchings left for the advanced manufacturing. And then right after advanced manufacturing section, the Smart City Joint R&D theme will be followed right after. So please stay with us until the end, especially, and there are seats in the middle, if you don't mind. You can join. Please don't be afraid. And I think we are not ready yet, so please be with us, tuned with us for just a moment. The weather here in Turkey is a little less humid than Korea if you have visited Korea before. So I think the temperature is even higher in Turkey, but it's bearable, quite bearable in Turkey. So I feel very delighted to be here, and I think all the Korean companies, the delegations also, are very delighted to be here. And as we travel with bus from the hotel to right here, we have heard a lot of information about Turkey and the weather and also any attractions that we can visit. And I think after this pitching, we have a little free time, I guess, for all the delegation here. I think they will be visiting a lot of tourist attractions afterwards. And I hope you can enjoy the idea pitching as well, but also time in Turkey, because we are here with a very special venue, but still we have this opportunity to enjoy Turkey as well. And I think we're ready, yes. Please give another big round of applause.
Good morning. My name is Chan Jang. I'm from the NanoInte. I'm the CTO of the NanoInte company. Today, I'd like to explain the next generation lithium extraction system for secondary battery using ceramic membrane DLE technology. DLE means direct lithium extraction. My company is a 27 years old company, and NanoInte started the business to making a ceramic bead mill equipment. So now we are supplying our equipment to the lithium battery manufacturing industry. So also NanoInte, we have another energy sector, which means we are producing a battery pack business for the electric vehicles. So as you can see, this is the ceramic process equipment business. So we have 40 different kinds of ceramic bead mill and mixer and dryers. And also the second business is the secondary battery pack business for the electric vehicle. So we are using the pouch cell, and then we made our own module, and also we produced a different kind of packs for the electric vehicles. So NanoInte, the key business is ceramic manufacturing machines and also EV battery pack. So from now on, I'd like to express about the DLE system business. So the carbon neutralization is very important for the mankind. So to realize this, so we need more the lithium. So as you can see, so from the 2026, the demand of the lithium is increasing compared to the supply. So we need to think about unplanned new supply of the lithium supply. So we have to think about how can we supply the increasing demand for lithium. So currently there are two kinds of very traditional lithium extraction. One is mining, the other one is lithium salt lake, some evaporation of the brine, and then we also extract from this brine. But unfortunately, those two kinds of traditional lithium extraction method is environmentally very destructive. So this slide shows the history of the lithium extraction process. From the early 20th century, very traditional evaporation funds method, and currently we developed the ceramic membrane new technology. Between them, there are several kinds of process technology to extract lithium. The comparison of the solvent extraction, polymer membranes, and electrolysis ceramic membranes, the three processes very promising technologies to extract from the resource. But solvent extraction, polymer membranes, and ceramic membranes, especially ceramic membrane technology is all very, very advanced technology and also very environmental advantage. So this is the principle of DLE, direct lithium extraction. So we put the feed solution, the center chamber, and there is a cathode and anode. Using the electrochemistry principle, the lithium can move to the cathode area through the lithium ceramic membrane. This ceramic membrane is very much ion selective material. So in Korea, K-Tech, one of the biggest Korean National Institute, developed this ceramic material. And the NanoIntech, we received this technology from K-Tech. And they developed this kind of LLZO, the lithium lanthan zirconium oxide, and also LLTO, lithium lanthan titanium oxide. This is very special material, and we can, thanks to this technology, we developed and scale up the membrane. And so this slide shows the potential value of our DLE system. So this technology can start from the seawater. The seawater, the concentration of lithium is less than 1 ppm, but K-Tech people successfully extract the lithium from the seawater. And the high lithium concentration is the black powder of the used battery. Between them, there are several kinds of the lithium feed solutions. So we are developing this kind of some very new kinds of module for the extraction. The first one is DLE module unit, and then we can include and then make some modular array. We are thinking about some very expandable DLE factory.
I'm afraid your time's up.
Now, finally, I'd like to suggest to some institutions and university or some organization who would like to collaborate with us to do some field test to scale up this technology in Eureka member organization. Thank you.
Thank you again. It was idea pitching from the Uchanjang of the NanoIntech. And now moving on, next up is Ms. Sue Choi, the PM of Renew System on the circular economy for smart city chemical recycling of waste PET. Please give a big round of applause.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am Sue Choi from Renew System. Okay. Is it on? Yes, so today I would like to present to you an innovative technology that can contribute to a circular economy, which is by chemically recycling waste PET. So just to give you a general background, we are well aware that EU or the Europe in general is setting the standard for plastics regulation worldwide. And so Korea, as well as other industrialized countries, are now following suit, and it has now become mandatory for many global brand names to include certain percentage of recycled content in their finished products. And so there's some pressure for a lot of global corporations. So against this backdrop, just to give you a brief overview of our company, Renew System has been a multiple award-winning producer and solutions provider of waterproofing materials since 1999. And because we incorporate waste rubber into our own unique formula, we are no stranger to the idea of waste, using waste as a resource. And so we've been designated as a product of excellence by procurement agency in Korea. And we've also been picked by as one of the 10 Korea's best new technologies quite a while ago, and it is also a certified green technology. And so we have been a supplier to major private and public establishments at home and abroad with countless references. Our head office is located in Seoul, and we have our own manufacturing facility about 2 hours driving distance from the head office. And we run 2 in-house R&D teams, each for each business sector. So building on the success of the past 2 decades, we have now launched a new business of chemically recycling waste PET. And this process is known as the depolymerization process. And so just to briefly explain to you what this depolymerization does is that due to time constraints, I will mention only one of the 3 technologies that we're planning to commercialize in the near future. And here I present to you a methanolysis technology where we get to use waste PET, such as PET bottles or release films, which are pre-consumer PET waste, as well as post-consumer waste, such as the PET screen covers for the mobile screens. And so when these PET are fed into a reaction chamber, with the help of solvent and catalyst, the PET breaks down into a liquid form to produce a recycled DMT. A DMT itself can serve as a raw material to produce PET or PBT. And from DMT, we go through a second phase reaction called transesterification. When it's still distilled and purified, we are left with a DOTP, or deoxyl terephthalate, which is an eco-friendly plasticizer which is known to have a low toxicity compared to other former existing plasticizers based on the phthalate family, so which could be a high value added raw material for many industries. So unlike mechanical recycling, this chemical recycling could recycle PET infinite amount of times without having to compromise the quality of the output. So for the reasons I've stated above, there is growing demand for recycled materials, especially from textiles or packaging or automotive industries, as a response to the plastic regulations and ESG obligations. And you're probably learning that now it's become mandatory for companies of a certain size to include their ESG commitments in their disclosure and that's become an important standard for investors as well. And so this technology was transferred from CRICT, and our tech has an advantage over existing methanolysis method because it can take place at a much lower temperature of below 60 degrees Celsius as opposed to over 200 for existing method. And this is possible because with the help of solvent and catalyst that is both affordable and reusable, the reaction takes place at a lower temperature with no added pressure, no added room pressure. So it's taking place under room pressure.
I'm afraid time's up.
Yes, sorry. And so it breaks down waste PET effectively. There is economy of reaction and it's energy saving method. So we're looking for partners. Our ideal partners would be specialty chemical manufacturers or materials manufacturers, ideally with their own existing facilities that are easy to retrofit. If not, then the partners who have the capability to collaborate with a local EPC companies that has the capacity to design and set up the plants once we give them the engineering data. And also other industries would be demand companies for DOTP products such as high-end fashion brands involved in using handbag products, or automotive industries with dashboard, door panels, seat covering makers, or for the medical devices such as tubing or blood bags. So we welcome any advice from our European partners on the best way to approach this technology and commercialize it in Europe. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you again. It was Ms. Sue Choi, the PM of the Renew system. She gave a pitching about the circular economy for smart city and chemical recycling of waste PET. And now moving on, I would like to invite Mr. Hoon Lee, the Chief of Logistics System Institute of the Total SoftBank. He'll be giving the idea pitching on the AI agent for storage planning. So please give a big round of applause.
Hello, everyone. My name is Hoon Lee, and I'm in charge of Chief of Logistics System in Total SoftBank. Total SoftBank was founded at Doosan in 1988 in the shipping and port logistics fields. Total SoftBank has developed and provided an information system like loading computer, storage planning, terminal operating system, and others. In case of a loading computer system has listed major classifications of individual countries. Storage planning system has been world #1 with a 59% market share, and terminal operating system has implemented at over 100 port terminals worldwide. CASP is the product name of storage planning for cargo vessel, and major shipping companies like Maersk, MSC, Costco, Evergreen, and others are our customer. We have started a new R&D project to develop a native web service from standalone program on 2014. The native web service has many advantages that multiple planners are working plan for extra large vessel, managing historical data during planning, data security, and service maintenance. Maersk, the world #1 shipping company in 2017, became the first customer for the new product, and then the market share of the storage planning system exceeded 50%. More information can be found at www.cloudcasp.com. I have a plan to make an international joint R&D. Total SoftBank has a strong product and global customers, so I have to work together with the AI expert company or laboratory. The first application is using small language models. When the user asks like special cargo handling regulations during storage planning, then AI agent right answer the questions immediately. The second application is applying a generative AI into AI agent to create a storage plan. When the user enters a brief description of the expected result in the prompt, AI agent generates a storage plan. Satisfy rules and conditions through mutual operation between the generative AI and the storage planning system. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you again. It was idea pitching from the Mr. Hoon Lee of the Chief of Logistics System Institute of the Total SoftBank. He gave a pitching on the AI agent for storage planning. And now moving on, we would like to carry out an idea pitches for joint R&D on the theme of smart city. And the first up is already up here, Mr. Ji-hwan Choi, the head of team of AutoCrypt. He will be giving the idea pitching of the development of cybersecurity assurance framework for secure SDV. So please give a big round of applause.
Hello. Hello, I'm Ji-hwan Choi from AutoCrypt. I'm working for planning R&D as a team manager. Our company, AutoCrypt, is an automotive cybersecurity and mobility solution provider dedicated to software-defined, connected, and autonomous mobility. Our joint R&D idea is development of cybersecurity assurance framework for secure SDV. AutoCrypt is located in Seoul, Korea, and it was established in August 1st, 2019. We have around 300% and 70% of them working for R&D. We have few abroad office, Shanghai, Tokyo, Toronto, Minhen, and San Jose. It was a short time, but we have received quite a few awards, such as Forbes Asia's 100 to watch. Our key business is comprehensive automotive cybersecurity solution. The first, embedded cybersecurity for SDVs. Second, cybersecurity testing tools and services. Third, V2G security for EV charging infrastructure. And last, V2X communication security. Our core technology is automotive cybersecurity for connected mobility. So it called Outcrypt IBS, Outcrypt PNC, V2X, FMS, and so on. Our joint R&D's goal is development of cybersecurity assurance framework deriving standardized evidence for cybersecurity level of SDV. We can use tools such as TARA template. TARA means the threat analysis and risk assessment of cyber attack. And we can also use our own secret analyzer and security fuzzer. And this is our new product, CSTP. It means Cybersecurity Testing Platform. Our scope of development is analysis of regional regulation such as UNR 155, 156, and standard iOS SAE 21434, and development of cybersecurity analyzing technology. The second scope is scenario development considering features of SDV. And last one is development of cybersecurity evaluating framework for a mobility service. We think our most tentative use case will be consulting service for type approval. We think our desirable partners are automotive manufacturers, National Private Research Institute, and mobility service company. But we always open to any country, any sector, and every size of company. Please don't hesitate, contact us please, and we really appreciate your interest. Thank you.
Thank you very much. It was our first idea pitching on the Smart City, and it was idea pitch from the Ji-hwan Choi, the head of team of Autocrypt, on the development of cybersecurity assurance framework for secure SDV. And now moving on, our next idea pitching will be on Mr. Sun-gil Kwan, CTO of Coconut Silo, AI Logistics Dispatch Optimization Development. Please give a big hand.
Hello, I'm CTO of Coconut Silo. I will introduce our company and solution today. Our company is spin-off from Hyundai Motor Group, and our co-founder were engineers from Hyundai. We have 3 platforms. One is integrating cargo forwarders, logistics, drivers for transportation. Second is truck maintenance, reservation, and management platform. Third, service is passengers call out vehicle like Grab or Uber. We gather mobility data from our platform and make logistic dispatch optimization solution. It optimizes delivery route and transportation paths to minimize vehicles and maximize revenue. We made company 4 years ago and got a lot of awards. We make overseas branches and work with more than 100 members. We develop and operate mobility platform related with mid-mile and last-mile ride-hailing domain. You can see our platform on pictures, and we collect the data more than 1 million per year. The logistics dispatch optimized solution solves the transportation problem considering distance, time, and location. It uses vehicle GPS and map APIs to provide shortest paths with minimized cost and time. The logistics company reduce the cost of transportation, and customers can deliver cargo lower price with our solution. We make solution by using reinforcement learning, which is the kind of deep learning. Reinforcement learning needs data simulator for generation environment continuously, so we use logistic hub, vehicle information, and logist order data in our database to make simulator. Now we suggest our solution with web application. We always customize solution for logistics company because they have different environment. Our goal is mobility digital transformation in logistics domain with our solution. So our solution and service, we expected that customer can minimize cost and maximize profit. We built a company in Asia and focusing on Vietnam, Thailand, and Laos. Our platform is connecting several countries, so our next target is Europe. Who interested in our platform and solution, just contact our company. Thank you for listening.
Thank you again. We have just finished the second idea pitch for joint R&D on the theme of smart city. And it was idea pitching on from Mr. Sun-Gil Kwan, the CTO of Coconut Silo, on the topic of AI logistics, dispatch optimization, and optimization development. And now moving on, we would like to carry out our third idea pitching. And it will be from Ms. Nora Lee, a Global Business Manager of the D-Tonic. And it will be on topic on the development of cloud-based sustainable urban AI system. So please give a big round of applause.
Thank you, everybody. It's getting closer to lunchtime, so I'll keep it brief as well. So to introduce our company just a little bit, just like Coconut Silo, we are also a Hyundai Motor Company, spin-off company. We were established in 2014. And since then, we have provided our data solutions to over 100 different private and public organizations and in various industries. And today, I would like to introduce our company a little bit and then talk about an R&D idea that we have that we are looking partners for. So we are currently about 70 people in our team. We have branches the headquarters in South Korea, but we have branches in Vietnam, in Abu Dhabi, UAE, as well as in the US. Over half of our employees are engineers. We are very tech-focused. We call ourselves as a data intelligence company because data is nothing without intelligent services. We have thus far successfully concluded 2 Eureka projects, and we're currently doing 1 more at the moment. And we're looking for partners that can join us with to apply for the calls, any clusters of bilateral calls early next year. So our core technology, we call it GeoHiker. It's a data boosting engine that sits inside data systems to treat data faster and more efficiently, especially when it comes to multi-dimensional data that has time series and location information. We have proven that we can take our customers' data processing costs down and speed up with our technology. But powered with our technology, we have 3 core main products that we provide on a license basis as well as SaaS basis. We have Data Hub, that is an AI data platform to process all sorts of different data coming from cities in one unified data platform so that cities can provide services efficiently to citizens. And we have an edge computing-based AI IoT platform that provides the hardware and software to make existing legacy CCTV cameras and IoT sensors to provide edge computing AI analysis on-site in real time. And then we have a smart retail service as well. But the R&D idea that I would like to explain a little bit today is about developing a cloud-based sustainable urban AI system. Because what is a smart city if not to make citizens and the city's life better in various different aspects. We want to have applications that are related to things like traffic management, crowd density management, safety, disaster prevention, and so on. But to have meaningful services, you have to have an AI model that powers these services. But in order to have an AI model, what do you need? You need data. But if we just develop a model based on data, in 2 months, 1 year, 5 years, is it going to be obsolete? So that's why we are imagining an urban AI system that is powered by sustainability AI. The reason why it becomes sustainable is because it is constantly being trained with new data, as well as feedback from the applications of how people are utilizing the applications. The feedback is sent back to the urban AI system to train, constantly being training the AI model again. And then before the new AI model is sent back to the applications, we test it through digital twin. So we are looking for partners who can participate in this project in 3 different aspects. So of course, different urban AI application services, developing the digital twin platforms, as well as provide sustainability AI sensors and IoT devices that can gather the various different data. If you are interested, please find me. You can look me up on LinkedIn as well as Nora Lee. I'm looking forward to all your contacts. Thank you very much.
Thank you again. It was our 3rd idea pitching on the smart city, and it was Ms. Nora Lee, a global business manager of the D-Tonic, on the topic of development of cloud-based sustainable urban AI system. And now moving on, I would like to invite our 4th pitcher, Mr. Seung-jae Lee, the senior researcher of Fire Insurance Laboratories of Korea, and the topic will be on life cycle safety monitoring and storage system construction for used batteries, and also the development of product services and standards for verifying battery safety in electric vehicle underbody collision. So please give a big round of applause.
Yeah, so my name is Jay, worked at Fire Insurance Laboratory of Korea. I will show a short presentation which is organized by 2 parts. One part is a short video, is about our laboratory, and the second part is 2 kind of topics. Yes. Do not sound? Okay.
Adapted and became preventive tools to prevent disasters and restore damages. The scope of work extended from fire to other various disasters, and KFPA tried its best to be one of the world's leading comprehensive risk management organization. KFPA works to globalize prevention technology and scientize the non-life insurance industry through its affiliate institution, Fire Insurance Laboratories of Korea, and perform disaster prevention testings, technology researches and quality certification services to improve the quality of firefighting products, disaster prevention facilities and building materials. Also, the request for agency testing by overseas accredited institutions such as the UK, Japan, the United States, France, and Germany is increasing in recognition of the technology and credibility of our research institute. KFPA has established and operated the Korean Fire Safety Standards, a private disaster prevention standard, and have collected, analyzed, and provided the latest risk management technology information to affiliations. We study various disasters including fire. In addition, the future safety inspection model is created preemptively to strengthen the capacity in dealing and managing various disaster risk management including fire, and actively promote preventive services by conducting fire cause investigation in order to prevent similar repeated fire accidents in the future.
Okay. We will show the test scenes. Fuel tank and firewall and electric vehicle and so on. Let's move on to the national product in progress with our laboratories. We are conducted a lot of projects in South Korea, but there is a little international cooperative project. That's why I am here. Okay. Let's move on to the second two kinds of idea. First is use battery safety, fire safety during life cycle with monitoring and check health system. We need to concentrate the project description. The projects aim to the two leading nations, UK is other international partners, and South Korea in the field of electric vehicle and battery technology. Yes, so on. And we will show the testing of battery somewhere along the way. Yes, it is very dangerous, but we have lots of experience for battery testing. Yes. Second part is the electric vehicle underbody collision. As you know, moreover, in my country, the bottom battery collide other stone, other products or other things, and then the fire insurance company displacement the battery. So we can we move to we need to the project description. First, fire accident caused by collision with speed bump and obstacle during EV operation are increasing.
I'm afraid your time's up.
Okay, yes. Current insurance policy require complete battery replacement, even for minor impact, leading to significant economic losses. So, our laboratory conducted the test device. Yes, this is a wire and move on to the electric vehicle, and this part is the obstacle or the speed bump. Okay, if you are inquiry or other contacts needs, do not hesitate to contact me. Thank you.
Thank you very much. It was Mr. Seung-jae Lee, the senior researcher of the Fire Insurance Laboratories of Korea. And he gave the idea pitching on the life cycle, safety monitoring and storage system construction for used batteries, and also the development of product services and standards for verifying battery safety in electric vehicle underbody collisions as well. And now moving on, I would like to invite Ms. Seonhae Hwangbo, the CTO of First Lab on the microbubble AOP system for non-degradable toxin treatment. Please give a warm round of applause.
Hello, I'm Seonhae Hwangbo, CTO from the First Lab. I'm here to find collaborative research opportunity in toxin material degradation like PFAS, using our focused ultrasonic technologies. Over the decade, I studied ultrasonic technology. There's a new type and very different from the existing one. And let me introduce you our focused ultrasonic technology. Our technology uses an electrical transducer to concentrate the energy, the center, which generates a very high energy field in the central region. So we can mix the water and oil and without surfactant. So it can be applied in many different fields like cosmetic, medicine, paint, ink, and extraction. But that is not the main point. Our technology can degrade highly toxic material without filter and filter agent. Instead, it only releases in the ultrasound. Microbubbles are formed when ultrasound is generated. These bubbles release very high pressure and free radical when they collapse. Free radical rapidly oxidize and degrade pollutant because the free radical are highly reactive substance. Along with the free radical, high pressure is really also released. The combination of weakened substance due to the free radical reaction and the impact of high pressure increased the degradation of efficiency. We succeeded in degrading PFAS. PFAS are representative of non-degradable pollutant. PFAS are toxic environmental hormone, and this substance is very dangerous because it is a toxin even very small amount. So many countries have already banned its uses because there are no degradation technology for it. So we have degraded more than 99% of PFAS without chemical or filters. And also succeeded in degrading very small amount of PFAS in actual real wastewater. And more importantly, it is a self-stem solution and it does not create secondary pollutions. And I am confident and focused ultrasonic technology has a lot of possibilities and beyond PFAS. We are looking for opportunities and to demonstrate this technology, and we are already collaborated and with a new partner. Our focused ultrasonic technology can make what we used to think it was impossible, possible. And if you are interested in our technology, please contact us anytime. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. It was Ms. Hane Hwangbo, the CTO of First Lab, on the microbubble AOP system for non-degradable toxin treatment. And next up, I would like to invite Mr. Moses Song, the CEO of Huject, on the topic of building an energy harvesting road by installing energy blocks. So please give a big round of applause.
Hello everyone, my name is Moses Sung. I'm the CEO of Huject, and we're an energy harvesting technology company. Energy harvesting technology is an eco-friendly technology that harvests from energy that has been thrown away or wasted in daily life and converts into electricity. Our main product is Energy Block. Energy Block is a pavement block that converts pedestrian and human footsteps into electricity and lights up LED in the streets. Our goal is install Energy Block and build an energy harvesting road. And also, we hope to have an international joint R&D to improve our design and functionality in local perspective. And also, we're seeking for energy harvesting road building site provided by local market. Huject was founded in Hanyang University Laboratory, and we have the world's highest energy harvesting technology. On the right side of the graph, you will see in 2022, we have 759.5 milliwatts per centimeter cube. This record is 12 times more than the world's second highest record. We have the world's highest record because one of the reasons is that we have $31 million of accumulated research projects that we have pursued. Our main product, as I mentioned before, is Energy Block, and the second one is self-power IoT sensor. It is a self-monitoring sensor that is used for a power cable. And Huject was founded in 2020, and after that we have done many projects and business with the governments and local private companies. Last year we have raised $1.4 million of US dollars of pre-A season investment money in South Korea. We also won CS Innovation Awards, and we won top 3 global design awards, Red Dot, IDA, IF. It means that we are good at designing, and also we're good at understanding the customer's needs as well. Energy harvesting block is a pavement block that converts pedestrian and footsteps into electricity and light up LED. So there's no power supply needed, no battery needed, no water. It's perfectly waterproof, and also it's just light up with the human footsteps. And it is a block figure, so it is able to install simply like a regular block. And also in energy harvesting, there's 5 fields: piezoelectric, electromagnetic, photoelectric, thermoelectric, and radio frequency. We're specialized in piezoelectric and electromagnetic. So it means that we're able to convert vibration, any kinds of pressure, into electricity. When we're doing the international joint R&D with the government, then we hope to have an approved site to install energy block to build an energy harvesting road. And also, we hope that they could do the consulting on certification and export to their country as well. For the company, if we do the joint R&D, we will hope to have a provided area to install energy block as well. And also, we will be cooperating to product improvement that is tailored to specify to that local market as well. And we expect to have an end outcome that creating an energy harvesting road that is tailored to that market and building an energy harvesting road with a provided area. Thank you so much for hearing, and thank you for your attention.
Thank you again. It was idea pitching from Mr. Moses Song, the CEO of Hugite, on the topic of building an energy harvesting road by installing energy blocks. And now moving on, we would like to invite Mr. Byungjoo Seo, the manager of IRM, on the topic of digital health ecosystem for smart cities. So please give a big round of applause.
Hello, my name is Byungjoo Seo. I'm a business manager at IRM. It's an honor to be here, such a meaningful event. In this presentation, I would like to give a brief introduction to our company and share some ideas on building a digital health ecosystem for smart city. IRM is a health data enabler that provides solutions and platform services for utilizing various medical healthcare data. Over the past 10 years, we have been conducting a lot of businesses in various healthcare sectors. Based on these experiences, we have developed and operated the AI-ready data platform, which applies technologies for standardizing and operating medical healthcare data. Since 2018, we have participated in 3 international joint R&D projects. Through these 3 projects, we have collaborated with various partners from European countries and developed a platform that integrates, manages, and utilizes not only medical healthcare data, but also IoT data, sensor data, and other diverse user data. Leveraging our expertise in data integration and utilization platform, IRM has been developing and operating the National Health Information Exchange System in Korea for the past 7 years. Sorry, there's missing pages in here. And anyway, additionally, we are responsible for building the integrate data platform in local government project aimed at establishing a local healthcare data utilizing ecosystem. In this project, we apply advanced technologies to ensure data interoperability among hospitals, medical IT companies, AI companies, and research institutions. I think there's something wrong in the page screen, but anyhow. Based on the experience and technological capabilities we have accumulated through our business activity, we proposed an international joint R&D idea for building a digital health ecosystem for smart city. The key feature of a smart city is data-driven urban management, where data-based services must be open and centered around an open ecosystem to enable the city to see, decide, act based on data. This means that medical healthcare data which have been closed and limited in use also need to be opened up. The digital health ecosystem proposed by IRM aims to create a new value by integrating, storing, and managing various data through an integrated data platform. This platform will provide infrastructure for connecting and exchanging data among various stakeholders, including the government, hospitals, medical IT companies, research institutions, and individuals who possess, generate, or want to utilize data. We expect that the integrated data through digital health ecosystem can be combined with other data from various sectors such as environment, safety, transportation, finance, etc., to develop additional services for smart city. For more detailed information, please feel free to contact me. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much. It was an idea pitching from Mr. Byungjoo Seo, the business manager of IRM, on the topic of digital health ecosystem for smart city. And now moving on, I would like to invite Mr. Son Ho Yoon, the senior researcher of Korea Automotive Technology Institute, and the topic will be on International R&D Corporation for Future Automotive Technology. Please give a big welcome.
Good afternoon. My name is Son Ho-yoon. I'm working in Global Collaboration Division at Korea Technology Institute, Korea Automotive Technology Institute, which we call normally KARTEC. In this year, KARTEC has been selected by KIAT to National Collaboration Center to working with other companies in Korea to collaborate in foreign countries. So just I wanted to notice that, and because of the time limits, I skip lots of slides, but if you need more information, please contact me by email or here. So this is company introduction. In 1990, we founded by government funded, 50% of government funded and 50% of private company funded. And in 2000, we start research on eco-friendly automobiles with Hyundai Motors and small and medium-sized company in Korea to make them to develop their products, and now they are leading companies in Korea. And nowadays, there are more than 700 researchers conducting their research on eco-friendly automobiles with more than 1,300 companies in domestic companies, and to make them enter our domestic market. I will skip those kind of things. And so this is our company. So this is main business field. We have a green car division and autonomous car division and AI mobility system division and reliability division and convergence system division and advanced material division. So nowadays, main issue is green car, which is about related to the battery and fuel cell electric vehicle. And one is autonomous car, which are located in the near Seoul. And AI mobility systems are like a big data and sensors. And convergence system is more related to the hybrid system. These slides, there is no time to explain, so I will just skip this part. So this is NCC information, and actually the research conducting in our research institute is treated as a security, so we are not allowed to publish our ideas or like what I'm doing is not allowed, and most of researchers are uncomfortable with those kind of actions without their presence or in public. So I'm not the exact person to conducting those researching. So I have only 2 permissions to introduce today. So one is development in carbon high-speed wireless charging system for vehicles, which is similar to the wireless charging system, but if you nowadays you have to put exact point of spot to charging the cell phone, or you have to use cable. But in this system, you can just put on the cup holder, it automatically charging the cell phone. But the reason why we need those projects is it's really hard to make a standards and safety issue solving. And it's not that difficult technology, but the safety issue is big one in between Korea and Europe countries. And second one is onboard sensor data supported remote operation for shuttle using C to V2X connectivity. This is also same issue. Technology is not that difficult, but between 2 countries, we have to make some standardized data communicating system, and then also we have to know all kind of European countries regulation for like how they make signs or like roads. Like what's the difference between Korean road sign road and European roads?
I'm afraid your time's up.
This is end. Thanks for the listening.
Thank you again. It was Mr. Son Ho-yoon, the Senior Researcher of Korea Automotive Technology Institute, KARTEC, on the topic of International R&D Corporation for Future Automotive Technology. And moving on, I would like to invite Mr. Jin-ho Kim, the Director of Korea Railroad Research Institute, on the topic of advancement of eco-friendly railway technology. Please give a big round of applause.
Thank you for kindly introducing me. My name is Jin-ho Kim. I'm a director of Global Technology Commercialization Department at KRI. The KRI means KRI stands for as Korea Railroad Research Institute. Today, my presentations consist of 3 parts. Part 1 is briefly introducing KRI. The second part is the key activities and core technology of KRI. The part 3 is I'm suggesting 2 international joint R&D ideas. Okay, part 1, introduction. So KRI is non-profit national research institute specializing in the fields of railroad, public transportation, logistics. Since its establishment in 1996, we got many achievements in railroad through R&D, such as an urban railway system and light railway system, also it's a high-speed railway system, and an advanced infrastructure such as LTR. And part 2 is what is the key activities of KRI. The first one is R&D and application. The second is we support the setting up the national policy and national standardization. Third, we assess and issue certification all railway system in Korea. Fourth, we develop technology to a small and mid-sized company. What is the core technologies? What is the core technology of KRI? KRI to cover all area of railway engineering includes rolling stock and track and civil structures and signaling and communication. also power and energy saving technology, environment, and logistic technology. Recently, KRI is focusing on convergence of railway tech and force industrial technology. Okay, it's part 3, the international joint R&Ds. Now I suggest 2 international joint R&D ideas. First one is advancement of eco-friendly railway technology. Number 1, subway cabin air purifier to reduce particulate and CO2. For development of this technology, applying electrostatic roll filters and double electrostatic filters, and also pressure sensor in the filter, and also the UVC LED technology. Number 2, antibacterial and antiviral coating composition and manufacturing. For development of this technology, is polypropylene, a melt blown to remove fine dust, and a polyester, the support layer with antiviral property. 3 is a low carbon and eco-friendly material technology. Actually, the recycling the large amount of waste or railway wooden sleepers generate at a railway site. So for this technology, the biomass and absorbent materials developed through the pyrolysis process are solid materials with a high carbon content. The second international joint R&D idea is combined existing railway technology with AI and big data, etc. So I believe everyone in here agrees that the new smart technology is not option, now it is but a requirement. Thank you for listening.
Thank you again. It was Shin-Ho Kim, the director of the Korea Railroad Research Institute, on the topic of advancement of eco-friendly railway technology. And now moving on, I would like to invite Mr. Seung-Woo Chung, the Assistant Research Engineer of MN Tech, on the topic of development of sensor module for FCEVs. Please give a big round of applause.
Nice to meet you, everyone. My name is Seung-Woo Chung from MN Tech in Korea. I introduced development of sensor module for FCEVs. The MN Tech has the technology of development sensor and MEMS boundary services. And key business is MEMS wafer type sensors up to 12-inch for semiconductor industry, and MEMS various sensors and MEMS technology boundary service. And our our core technology is photolithography and silicon wet and dry etching, glass wet etching, etc. And we attempt to find international cooperations, MEMS, low, medium, and high pressure sensors. And we are also find the cooperations for MEMS hydrogen sensor part or biosensor manufacturing service and various fields of sensors. The MN Tech developing and producing various MEMS sensors such as gas sensors, environmental sensor, and biosensors. And the main product is same: gas sensor, semiconductor process sensor, biosensor, and MEMS boundary service. And our major customers is Samsung Electronics, Semes, and Samsung Display, etc. And MN Tech current equipment has a Reiner, ICP, and DRIE, E-beam in PEP processing line. And assembly line for packaging include CMM, spin cutter like that. We have 3 types of key business. First is hydrogen sensor. The MN Tech developing hydrogen sensors and supplying to hydrogen school at 2010. And also, we are development 2nd generation hydrogen sensors. And second is we are supplying 2 types of wave sensors and 6 types collaborating on new wave sensor. And third is we can circuit design and manufacturing service. And you can see the three figures in core technology part. This is the M&Tech product, MEMS sensors and circuit on PCB and sensor package. We attempt to find international cooperation, MEMS, low, medium, and high pressure sensors for FCBs, and real-time monitoring systems, hydrogen tanks, sensors, like that. And our M&Tech can engage in activities, various fields, such as various sensor production, circuit design, and foundry services. We are waiting for various types of cooperation project. Yeah. Thanks for listening.
Thank you again. It was the idea pitching from the Mr. Seung-woo Chung, the Assistant Research Engineer of the M&Tech on the development of sensor modules for FCEVs. And now moving on. Next up is Mr. Tae-seok Lee, the Manager of Ranix. On the V2X facilitates the first mile teleoperation maneuvering for unmanned bus or truck. So please give a big round of applause.
Thank you. Thank you for giving me such a great opportunity. Today's topic of Ranix is about V2X. So what is V2X? V2X stands for vehicle to everything. So vehicle communicate with other vehicles. Vehicles communicate with infrastructures such as traffic sign and road sensors like camera, LiDAR, and radar. So V2X can facilitate the first mile teleoperation, maneuvering for unmanned bus and truck. Ranix, wow, lots of letters. Ranix is 21 years old, and we are listed on Korean NASDAQ, which is cost-down market, with 85 employees. We are located in Seoul. And main business of Ranix is ETC, electronic toll collection. When it comes to ETC chip market in Korea, we have 90% of market share in Korea. So to realize V2X, there are 4 different important factors needed. The modem chip and communication chip and security chip and RF and software stack. We have all those core technologies by ourselves. Key business, definitely automotive solutions and even IoT for security. Core technology, automotive chipset. So frankly speaking, we are competing with a global dinosaur, which is Qualcomm, when it comes to automotive chipset. So V2X software stack and also automotive security system on chip. So here is the idea for joint R&D. Did you ever notice that the lack of bus and truck drivers is becoming really, really severe and important issues nowadays? If you want to make money, please become a bus or truck driver. Or alternatively, Ranix suggests that this. All right, so if you look at this picture, there are actually 2 different areas. First one is driving on the highway. And second one, driving on the road before highway and after highway. So if you drive on before and after highway, let's call it first mile. If you're driving on a first mile, there are lots of things to be careful, right? So it needs a simple driver. But nowadays, we do not have bus or truck drivers. So we will employ teleoperation driver. So it is known that one teleoperation driver replaced 10 actual drivers, right? So we employ one teleoperation driver for first mile. And once getting into highway, the vehicle drives by itself autonomously. And after driving on highway, and another first mile. So I am looking for a partner who can be in charge of first mile teleoperation. And the other all communication backed up with V2X. So this part is covered by Ranix. So I suggest you, if you have any interest in it, please call me, right? So that's it. Thank you.
Thank you again. We heard an idea pitching from Taesuk Yi, the manager of Ranix. He had an idea pitching on the V2X facilitates the first mile, teleoperation, maneuvering for the unmanned bus or truck. And next up, he's already up here, Mr. Hwa Un-hyun, advisor of Ritzco on the remove ultra-fine dust in subway tunnels. Please give a big round of applause.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Byun. I am from the Litco. I am consultant for technical matters. My subject is remove ultra-fine dust in subway and tunnel. Our company Litco is founded approximately 40 years ago. The Litco stands for the Royal Industrial Technology Company. To save time and I skip and the general matters. Our company's business area and the specialties are divided into 3 categories. Firstly, safety. We developed the road anti-icing system, fire protection system, and the air pollution measurement system, and automatic accident detection system. Secondly, we specialize in the monitoring and the control system for the commercial matters, especially the marine gas analyzer, air quality monitoring system. Finally, today's topic is environmental protection. Especially the main machine is electrostatic precipitators for tunnel and subway. I'll skip this slide. And more than 15 years ago, our company developed the bidirectional electrostatic precipitators for subway tunnel and the ventilation area. Also, we got the patent, license, and the certificate. Also, we made the exclusive contract more than 500 areas throughout the country. Seoul Metro City, Busan, Daegu, Gwangju, Incheon, something like that. And also, recently, 5 years ago, we conducted the dust removal system for subway tunnel, especially the dust removal train with the KRRI, Korea Railroad Research Institute, for 5 years. And then also, the main purpose of the presentation is the international R&D for commercialization of in order to fit own country code and standard. Also, in Korea, we will try to commercialize this project with KRII. And I explain shortly and the dust removal train. Sorry. This train dust removal efficiency is approximately 90%. Also, we have to plan to have the soil material sheeting, especially. And the government and the company try to manufacture like this scheme near future. Also, the KRII will support fully to commercialize this scheme. Thanks for your attention.
Thank you very much. We heard a pitching from Hwa Eun-pyeon, the advisor of Ritzco, on the topic of remove ultrafine dust in subway tunnels. And next up is Mr. Ki-nam Kim, the executive director of Scala Data, on the topic of AI solution for electric vehicle charging demand prediction. So please give a big round of applause.
Hello. Yeah, thank you for your patience. We are almost done. Only two companies remain. I'm Scala. We are #1 platform company on EV. EV stands for the electrical vehicle. So we have also NFC paying system and the smart remote control system we developed. So we have a bunch of data, so we are looking for the AI solution for next plan. Our plan is to each individual vehicle could be the power plant, standalone power plant, and ESS. That means you can charge your car in the cheapest time and cheapest place and resell it to the peak time with the high price. So I'm looking for the partner. Our company was established in 2019. Then our main office is located in the Gangnam area, and we also the branch office in Tokyo. This is our platforms. Okay, let me go quickly. This is very important. We provide the searching and charging information in real time. Real time is very important function to us because let's suppose your car is out of battery, almost 0%. What are you gonna do? You're gonna search the nearest charging station and drive there. What if there is no place, no charging station and no charging space? Really, I don't want to think about it. It'll headache. But if you use our platform, that you don't need to worry about it because our information accuracy is over almost 99%. So we also have mode pay. Only one mode pay you can carry. Then this is brand new. We have our own charging system. We have CPU business and car sharing platform. This is a brand new service. To do car sharing service, we developed the remote control system called OBD. Even though your car is 10 or 20 years old, you can turn on the air condition and engine remotely with our solution. Very easy to install. Key business is already explained. And if you are interested in our next plan, please contact me. Thank you.
Thank you. We heard an ID pitching from Ki-nam Kim, the executive director of Scala Data, on the AI solution for electric vehicle charging demand prediction. And our last up is Mr. Jae-jin Lee, the CEO of Seungchang, and it will be on the transportation solutions for depopulation cities. So please give a big round of applause.
Hello, last man. Nice to meet you. My name is Lee Jae-jin, CEO of Seungchang Corporation. I'm founding partner, international R&D. Okay, this day there are so many kinds of demand response transportation, but almost of them just operating in big cities. But public transportation more poor in the rural area. Today I introduce my experience about the depopulation in rural cities. Seungchang is a regular partner of KT. I'm working in telecommunication and smart city solution division. In Korea, I have taken so many national R&D projects, and I hold 100 patents. In Korea, smart city projects are making under government leadership by Ministry of Land, Infrastructure and Transport. And as a designer, as a developer in smart city project, I developed on-demand bus solution for Gwaesan-gun. Gwaesan-gun is a rural city, the huge large area and very small population. The area is larger than Seoul, and the population is just 30,000. I designed a new DRT system for Gwaesan. The bus route changing by the core. However, if you only moving by core, the moving distance will be very long. So in my bus solution, bus have the basic circular route and expansion bus station. When someone calls on the bus station, my bus will visit another bus stations. Normally, the circular route has on the direction, but the route is flexible. On the map, you can see there were 10 routes and 12 vehicles. I changed by solution. I make one circular route and just using 4 vehicles. People can meet the vehicles once in 1 hour. Gwaesan-gun government spent 3 million euro grant on a year for operating this bus operation. I reduced the cost by 5%, and I increased the passenger by 100%. I made this important. On the rural area, the old people are not familiar with the smart devices, so I made this device. When someone pushes the button, he can contact my call center staff, and he can compensation to the staff. The staff can dispatch the vehicle to the bus stop. My device display the operation information and show the waiting times. In Gwaesan, actually operating is operating in 9 to 6. There are 4 vehicles, and we operating that 8 times on a day, right side and left side. I'm looking for partner of Euro R&D project. I'm working with excellent Korean company and university. If you work with me, you can make great result. Thank you. Thank you for listening.
Thank you again. It was our last idea pitching from Mr. Jae-jin Lee, the CEO of Seungchang, on the topic of transportation solutions for depopulation cities. And we have finished through our idea pitchings right now. And this concludes the Korea-Eureka Innovation Forum. And we ask your continued participation and interest throughout in promoting the technology cooperation between Korea and Europe to further expand the R&D network across the globe. And also, if you are interested in our Korean companies and also in the idea pitching, then on the first floor, we have Korean booth down prepared for you to see and explore. So please have a fruitful conversation. And please, you can go down to the first floor and the Korean booth to find more about them and apply for the B2B match. Once again, we extend sincere gratitude to all the speakers and all the pitchers and the attendees for your participation. And I hope you have a fruitful and successful outcome. And also, it was an honor to guide you throughout today's forum. Thank you very much.